Well, let's go ahead and get started. My name is Danny Ross, and I'm going to be your host tonight for the AI in 1 hour. And we're going to take a quick journey through artificial intelligence and AI. I'm going to give you tools that will help you learn, leverage, and launch yourself or your business into the future with AI. One thing we're not going to do is we're not going to spend time on theoretical things too much. And we're going to be giving you practical, real world tools and examples, frameworks, foundations that you can use tonight, right after you get off the call, to interact with AI and get the most out of it. Let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, by the way, everybody that sticks around till the end, I'm going to be giving away a free ebook called AI Dreams with AI Powered Dreams, which is a book I wrote about using AI to better yourself and your business. And then I'll also, if you later on tonight, we'll be offering a free trial. I'll also be giving you 10 workbooks to go with that. These are real world workbooks. You can sit down if you're using a pen and fill out checklists to getting your business either started or escalating your revenue growth. 3 questions everybody should ask. First question, what is AI? AI is not really new. To give you an example, 10 years ago, we were using tools running on very large server farms called machine learning, right? That was the first kind of iteration using databases and formulas to study large data sets and come up with really interesting conclusions. Then we went to supervised machine learning, where we were interacting with these large language models. And now we're at that stage, what we call generative AI. And that's where GPT comes from, generative pre-trained transformers. Don't worry, there's not going to be a test. What's great about these tools are they're democratized, meaning you don't have to have a large server farm for free or for $20 a month. You can hire 2,000 AI experts on any subject on the internet. Think of the AIs as having about 160 IQ, and they essentially know everything that's on the internet. So you can ask them any question. I don't even use Google anymore. I basically, if I want to know something, I ask one of these AI tools, right? I'm going to give you the best way to communicate with them tonight. I'm going to give you some solid foundational frameworks that you can use, and we'll talk about the future. As I mentioned, generative AI is where we are. ChatGPT, Gamma, Perplexity, all great AI tools. There's also what's called specialized AI. So you have like MidJourney. And so essentially, ChatGPT, you type or speak into a text box, and then the AI responds to you. Specialized AIs like MidJourney and Leonardo go one step further. They're focused on taking those prompts that you put in and producing, in the case of the first two, images. So it goes from text to images. Heygen is similar, except it's text to video. We're going to spend a lot of time tonight learning about personalized AI. We're going to talk about the BuildBiz platform. And what BuildBiz does is it allows you to customize your GPTs or AI tools to yourself or your business, so you get even more custom related and specialized responses back to you. And what's great about these personalized AI tools is you don't have to know anything about prompting. It's literally you type a question in and it gives you back the output because it's already trained on the types of output that you're looking for. Once you learn the framework I'm going to show you tonight, you'll be able to communicate with all of them. And you don't have to memorize prompts. What you just need to learn is the structure of how best to create a prompt. And then once you know that, you can communicate with any AI engine that's out there. A little bit more about me. I've been in the digital marketing and business development space for over 30 years. I'm the founder of Digital Express AI. I worked for Fortune 100 companies and hundreds of speaking engagements and appearances. You can check out my LinkedIn. The one thing I will say to you tonight, my promise is I'm going to share all of the specialized AI formulas and frameworks and recipes that you need to transform yourself and your business. So that's my guarantee. You're going to walk away with some really fun stuff. So let's talk a little bit more about this journey that we're on right now. So as of today, the thing about AI, it's almost magical. It's super fast. It knows essentially everything that's on the internet. I love the fact we talk about no fatigue. You can look at it from a negative and you can look at it from a positive. On the negative, we've all seen the sci-fi movies. By the way, I'm a big sci-fi sci-fi buff, but I'm more of a Star Trek guy. I believe I'm hopeful that AI will be something that supports us as we journey into the stars, kind of thing. But the way to think of it is AI is both a friend and an enemy. So you want to learn how to utilize these AI tools so that you can make yourself better, right? They never get tired. You can bring any expert to the table. If you want to have Steve Jobs have a conversation with you about your new product or service and his methodology for building a $1 trillion company. This you can have those conversations if you're a teacher and you want to do research and development for your students or have your students do research and development. There's AI tools out there that are a little more specialized. For example, Perplexity is great where you can ask any question and it gives you all of the sources and everything like that. So there's an AI tool for everyone. I often get questioned which one is the best. There's no such thing. It's all subjective, and I'll demonstrate some of that. So AI gets better when humans get involved at this stage. People talk about AI becoming self-aware. Still a long way off from that, but they're so fast and know so much, it seems like you're having a conversation with a human. So let's dive into a concept that we call the AI super self. This is where you combine yourself, essentially, the 1000 playbook that I'm going to give you tonight, AI, and you put that together and you get that AI super self. And essentially, all it is you're merging your life experience, your knowledge, your expertise with these GPTs, and you're able to create. You make yourself irreplaceable, right? And so I used to be nicknamed Danny Digital at the last large company that I worked for. And the reason why is I love technology. I make use of any technology that's useful and actually helps produce content and information. And so AI is the ultimate form of that. Somebody can contact you, ask you a question, you can get a response back to them in a couple of seconds that makes you look like a genius every single time. So make use of AI and the tools that we're going to talk about right now. Let's jump right into the create method. The tool that we're going to share, and you're going to get a copy of this in a PDF so you don't have to take notes, is called the create method. And it's super prompts, power prompts, however you want to phrase it. It is the way that you can communicate with any AI tool and get absolutely fantastic results every single time. The first thing you want to do is set the context, right? You want to let the AI know who you want it to be during this conversation. So in other words, who is the expert that you're going to invite to the table? I mentioned Steve Jobs. So you can say you are a world-class copywriter for the New York Times, or you can say you're a Amazon best-selling author with multi awards in, again, pick a genre, science fiction. You are a doctor that specializes in cardiology. You are a world-class marketer for digital marketing, social media content. So you can set the context of who you're inviting to the table. And again, you can invite anybody. If you have specific names, you can refer to those names. You can say, you are Albert Einstein, and I want to discuss my new theorem with you. And so you can invite anybody to the table. And then the next thing you want to do, and this is where you have to also be specific, you want to tell the AI, the GPT, what do you want back specifically? I want you to create 3 emails that I can send out to my customers launching this new product. I want you to help me do an outline for a book that I'm writing about this particular topic. I want you to create 5 headlines for an ad that I'm going to run next week on Facebook. And then I want you to write the ad. So you can be very specific. I want an agreement, a corporate contract for leasing a building in the state of Illinois. You can get very granular, very specific about what it is that you would like it to give you. And then the next thing you want to do is give it a little bit more of an explanation in the sense that I want you to summarize. I want you to compare and contrast these two things. I have a book outlined that I've written, and I've written the book. I want you to critique that book as a Amazon editor of best-selling books, that kind of thing. So you can get very granular, and the more specific you are, the better the results you get. Same thing with, you need to tell the AI and predicate what and who your audience is. So I'm writing these emails for business owners. I am writing a book targeting men in their 50s. I'm writing a book for teenagers like my son. I am writing a children's book. I am creating content for homeowners about this topic. So you can, again, set up the audience, very important. I joke all of the time. I don't know if you remember that show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? When I write content for websites for my customers, a lot of times I'll tell it, hey, write this content, average age towards as a fifth grader reading level. And the reason why is, again, it's a comfortable conversational tone that is still professional, can still be professional or inspirational in the tone, but it's easily consumed by everyone. All right. And if you're writing for something more serious, you can still up the level. And I'll show you that in the next one. Tone is also very important. If you're selling something, you want to be persuasive. If you are giving information, you say, hey, I want you to be informative. I'm writing a thesis on this. Professional, friendly, inspirational, if you're doing something religious, perhaps, or humorous. I don't know exactly how funny AI is. I put it in the dad joke level, but you can tell it to use any comedian in history that's famous, and it can use that comedian's tone in how you write. You're writing a book and it's something serious and sad, you want it to be emotional. You can change the tone based on the actual thing that you're focused in on. Expand, explain, iterate. So what this is, it gives you back that initial response. You can say, okay, that's pretty good. Let's expand bullets 3 and 4. Or great again. I think that was good. Give me 3 more examples. And one of the most fantastic uses of GPTs is what I call almost infinite iteration. It never gets tired. You can just keep asking it over and over, change things until you get it the way you want. So don't just take that first draft. Say, okay, that's pretty good, but now let's change this. I want you to revise it. I want you to rewrite it. I want you to summarize. Sometimes AIs try to help too much and they give you too much information. You say, okay, that's cool. Let's summarize that down. I need a paragraph for a website, so that's just too much. So I want you to summarize it or simplify it, reorganize it. One of the really cool things is if it gives you a lot of data, for example, you ask it something and it gives you back statistics or something, you can actually ask it to put it into a spreadsheet for you or a table that you can embed into a website. So you can ask it to reorganize, paraphrase. Again, you can have it fact check. AI has one tendency that you might have heard about. It's called hallucinations. And that usually happens when you weren't clear enough and or it does not have information. So let's say you say, I am doing a speaking engagement. I want you to write a bio about me, and here's some information about me. All right. And you don't give it enough, it may make up things. So everything you get out of AI tools, you must read it. You must make sure, based on your own knowledge and expertise, this is where the human comes in, that it's accurate. You don't just take something from an AI and put it out there as the final word. That is a very bad idea. Okay. So you want to proofread it yourself, fact check. And that's one of the reasons I mentioned Perplexity. It's really cool because it'll give you the sources. You can ask the AI for the sources of where it got the information so you can go check it yourself, those types of things. For example, if you're having a conversation about how bad you feel and things like that, AI is not the place to go for that. You should go to a mental health professional. But what you can do with AI, if you're just want to run ideas back and forward, it is absolutely fantastic for that. Having conversations with it. You can talk to the AI forever. It never gets tired. One of the things I love about AI, we have an exercise where if you're creating a new company, you want to do an interview with the AI to discuss your thought, your big idea. And you do a process, what we call the interview, and I'll show you some of that if we get time. And you can have it ask you questions, go back and forth, keep diving deeper, clarifying things back and forth. It doesn't judge you. So you can say anything to the AI. And that's one of the really positive uses of how you can use it. All right, let's see if anybody has any more questions. Let's see. Are there ethical issues you need to be aware of using AI? There's an infinite number of ethical issues you can get into. I'm not going to touch on any of that tonight. I think that the whole thing about it is when you talk about ethical, you're talking about humans in that sense, right? So you remember, AIs are trained by people. So there's infinite amount of biases built into AI. Again, you have to be careful with the output that you get from it and just be aware of the fact that it is biased, right? All right, Camilo, give me a little bit more about what you mean by AI leads. But if you mean using the AI tool for sales and marketing and digital marketing, yes, we will definitely touch on that tonight. All right, we'll keep going. Keep the questions coming. I love the questions. Now we're going to do an example of this and put it to work. So essentially, the example is, hey, Mr. AI, you are an Amazon best-selling author. I want you to help me write an outline for a book summarizing for business owners how to use the BuildBiz platform to make more money. That's not a good prompt. I'll show you the actual example. You are a New York best-selling author. Again, set the context. Write a chapter-by-chapter outline for a book summarizing the 5 steps business owners can take to learn AI using BuildBiz.ai so they can increase sales and grow revenue in record time. Write this in an inspirational tone. That's a simple prompt, and we're going to go ahead and actually go over to one of my favorite tools here. I actually love is you can speak to AI. There's AI on your phone. If you have an iPhone or an Android phone, you can speak to AI tools. If you're using, in this case, I'm using Chrome, there are tools like one called Voice In. You are a New York Times best-selling author. Write a chapter-by-chapter outline for a book summarizing the 5 steps business owners can take to learn AI using BuildBiz.ai so they can increase sales and grow revenue in record time. Write this in an inspirational tone. Now, what's really fun about AI is, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. There's a new thing called AI engine optimization. So if you've been in the digital marketing space for a while, there's a term called search engine optimization, which is where you design your website so that it's highly effective for people being able to find you in search engines like Google and Bing. The new thing is optimizing your content and your website for AI engines. And I actually have a custom GPT platform designed just for that purpose. And so we'll talk about all of that fun stuff later. But right now, I just asked it to give me this prompt here. I'm also going to drop this prompt into another AI tool just so you can see how the different AI tools respond. I know that was chatted. This one is called Claude, and I'm going to drop it here in Claude as well. And then I'll drop it into the BuildBiz platform specifically for primarily, the one I've created is for sales and marketing and any kind of business environment, that kind of thing. So this is the purpose of this particular tool. So we'll drop it in here. All right, let's see what ChatGPT is doing. Oh, let's see. It's created the outline, right? The book it's created is called The 5 Steps Business Owners Can Take to AI Using blah, blah, blah. Very literal title, right? And then it's laid out the chapters, reframing the mindset for AI success. Step 1, understanding the basics. Step two, defining the business goals of AI integration. So it's laying out a book. I don't think I would buy this book as it is in its current form, but this is where iterations come in where you would say, okay, let's tweak that, let's do that. Now, Claude is another AI tool people like for writing books, right? So let's take a look. 5 steps to transform your business with BuildBiz.ai. Because again, I asked it a very specific question. Introduction, the AI advantage. Next, chapter one, awakening to AI's potential, right? So you have all of these different tools creating different versions of the same thing, right? And I just wanted to give you an idea of how this does that so you can begin to understand how AI tools, no matter which one it is, you can ask it a question and it'll take that data and summarize it out for you. So let's go back now to here. And so you would say, okay, I've got chapter one, I've got the outline, and I would say, let's go ahead and have it write the first chapter, for example. And you could write a complicated prompt, but I'm just going to have it go ahead and write the introduction. So we're going to make this prompt super simple. Go ahead and write the first chapter. And so that's it, right? I'm not going to get like super technical on this one. Trust me, that's not a particularly good prompt, but you get the idea. It will work. Go ahead and write the first chapter. All right, so as it goes ahead and starts writing that first chapter, Sarah Martinez stared at her laptop screen, her coffee growing cold beside her. Another month of declining sales stared back at her through the spreadsheet. By the time you get further down into the chapter, it's starting to turn it around. So AI knows what's called a story arc, and there's different flavors of story arcs. This one, it's setting basically that hero journey where you start here where it's not good, and you go all the way through to the other side and you come out better than you started, right? So that's a style of writing. And Claude is extremely good at writing things. So that's the example there of Claude writing out something for us here. You can see it's writing that book. You could go in, read it from your level of expertise, and then say, okay, I like this, I don't like this, and you would make all of the changes. We run a class for writing called the 24-Hour Book Challenge, where you use AI tools to write a book in 24 hours and get it up on Amazon. You saw the book that I'll be giving away later on. I used AI to help me write that book. A book written by AI alone will be okay, but if you want to make it great, you have to put that human touch into it. That basically is what takes it to that next level. All right. I was talking about the BuildBiz platform a little bit. If you do sign up for the free trial, this is where you'll land. Let me actually walk it through this way. We mentioned ChatGPT. Perplexity is also $20 for the pro version. Perplexity is 20. So all of them are perplexed, 20 bucks. I mentioned Heygen, there are thousands of AI tools with a free version and the version for access to that specific features like creating your own GPT image or creating a video. So what I built the Build Biz platform for business owners with the idea that, hey, I want to take all of my knowledge, create custom GPTs, and put it all in one place where a business owner can come, start a business, or use AI tools for an existing business. For example, the first app is the BuildBiz AI Sales Coach, where again, it's me. I've trained a GPT about sales and marketing, digital marketing strategies, and how to create a lead funnels, things like that. You can ask it any question. It works just like ChatGPT. You can ask it any generalized question, but it's also been trained up on special things just for sales and marketing. You can create AI videos. You can go from a text prompt to a video, email marketing, create ads that'll stop people when they're scrolling through their feed, generate marketing proposals. Let's say that you are in business and you want to create a proposal for someone you're in the AI agency space, creating hyper-realistic AI images, creating magic hooks. These are the things that capture your attention from a sales point of view. You have royalty-free images in here. You can watch this video and it'll give you a little bit more details on it. You can create sales funnels, websites. If you are creating products for e-commerce, it'll generate a product page for you. If you are looking for ideas for your domain, if you're brand new. And again, here's the book. You get the 10 workbooks, CRM, chat agent that you can put on your newly developed website, notes, storage. We give you 5 terabytes of cloud storage. It's pretty fantastic. Business phone, project management, all of that. The idea behind the BuildBiz platform and all of the AI tools that are in here, I wanted to touch on how they work briefly in relationship to all the different tools out there like Claude and Leonardo and things like that. And I wanted to be able to say to my customers, hey, look, you're going to get all of these AI tools. There's approximately 45 that come in the standard, and then you can upgrade and add some other functionality. So let's actually do some more demos because that's the fun part. So let's do some content creation here. Hyper-realistic images. This is a tool that does what we were just talking about, going from text to images. So now that we have this book that we're trying to create, you can actually say, give me a book cover to ChatGPT, right? You can give it an example, and let's do this one. All right, so you're Madison Avenue Advertising, specializing in creating book covers for nonfiction and Amazon books. Create a book for the just book we just created. Make it persuasive and inspirational, right? So we want the book to capture your attention. Now, ChatGPT, if you pay the $20, it has an image creator tool called DALL-E, can create images for you. One of my favorite tools before I found and created the BuildBiz platform was Leonardo. And the reason I liked Leonardo is because it is easier to use than MidJourney, for example. Whoa. This is Leonardo. Don't worry about how to use it. You're not going to have to use it. The book is called AI Powered Dreams. And so we're going to do this one here, and we're going to give it, let's do that one. And we'll also use that title, AI Powered Dreams. And we want it to be 2x3 or 9x16, actually 4x5. You can use whatever the most logical is, but 2x3 is the one that most people use for it. And so it's going to create the same type of image that we just did in the other ones. So we'll have it go do that. And so here is this. And so it created the color palette. This is a prompt for an image. You would want to use something like this in Leonardo. There we go. Give it very specific things. You generate it, and you see it's using coins or tokens, and it's creating images based on what I just gave it from that professional prompt. So the key here is I know how to create an initial prompt, but I don't know how to make an image prompt. So I asked the GPT to give me an image prompt. You can actually have ChatGPT or any other AI tool write the prompt that you're going to use in another tool. So it's really fun to layer these things in so that you can really get some interesting things. Also, I wanted to show you on the platform the ability for these tools just based on a website link. Whoever wants to share has an existing business. If you want to share your URL into the chat, I can maybe use it as an example in some of these AI tools as we keep going here. All right, let's do that. Wow, that's unbelievable. I love it. What it did here is based on the little bit of information that I gave it, specifically the name of the book. This is what the BuildBiz platform came up with for the cover of AI Powered Dreams. That is a fantastic cover. And all we need to do now is just add the text. And by the way, built into the tool is an image editor where you can go in and grab, add text to it. You can put whatever colors you want. You can change the shape and you can do all kinds of fun things. Look at that. That is a beautiful cover that anybody would at least look at if it was on a bookshelf. And so all I did was give it that prompt right there. I'm going to give it a 4 star. Let the AI let it know that it's doing a good job. All right. So that's an example of hyper-realistic images, a really nice image they created right there. And this is included in the $20 a month, along with other tools as well. So you have scroll through. Let's do the AI video. So let's see, somebody gave me, oh, let's see, we got this one here. I see a prompt. Excuse me, a website. We're going to drop that in here and we're going to create a video. This is from Marcy. Let's create a video. It's going to start creating that video. So I'm going to show you some other examples of ones that we've done before as well. I'm going to let it go ahead and run that. Let's see, something else we can show you that's fun. In the platform, like I said, you're going to get the books, all of that fun stuff. Let's bounce over here for just a second. Let's go back to the presentation deck for just a quick second while it's making that video. The thing I want to get from everybody is there's two ways you can go at AI. You can do it yourself, or you can come along with us at 1000X Digital Express, which is my company. And you can, instead of doing it all on your own, you can have us guide you. And that's where the BuildBiz platform comes in. You don't have to know how to create prompts. I'll give you the tools and methodology to write great prompts, but you don't have to. You can just ask it questions and give it information you need. As part of this, I'm going to give you all the recipes and formulas. You're going to get the email as soon as we are done with the session tonight. The recording will be included. You'll get the PDF. You'll get the access to the BuildBiz platform. You'll get all of the formulas and frameworks and tools. You'll get 10 workbooks on different topics that a business needs. I'm not going to do all 10. Financial foundations, formations, we got all of that in there. Building a brand from scratch, that's in there. Customer experience. Like I said, there's 10 of them, right? And I'm going to include all of those. I'm going to give you all of that you get a free trial through this offer. People sometimes ask me, I say, did you build this entire platform yourself? No, it's built on a platform called Deal.ai. And let me see if I have that saved up here. I think I did. Yeah. So Deal.ai is the platform I started from. And why am I sharing this with you? I just want to let you know that it's a solid platform. You're going to be safe. And then I added custom GPTs. People ask me, why don't I just go here and sign up? That's because I'm offering it for $19.95. Their pricing is $69 a month to just get started. And there's no free trial. That's the reason why the BuildBiz platform has all those same tools, and it's a volume thing. It is a partner thing. It gets you into the platform, gets you started, gets you going, and you have all of these tools. I show you my view because you can see all of the icons. When I show it to you in the BuildBiz, it's simpler, less scary. But you can see there's a lot of tools that I don't have time to touch on. But what I will do is as you join and you start your free trial, I will be having weekly calls where I train you on all of these different AI tools that are a part of this. Go ahead and sign up for the free trial. Immediately you go here and grab your free books. Do that on day one. Just go here and grab your AI Powered Dreams, download all your workbooks, and then you can watch the pre-recorded videos. I'll be doing new videos and then new apps that drop almost every week. For example, we just added apps so we have the business formation apps. All right. So you want to get a new domain, right? You want to get a business email address. You want to get a business phone. We have the websites and funnels. Here's some more custom. I have a partner, Devon. She is the it girl. She has a custom GPT in here that talks to branding. We have accounting, custom GPTs for business, both personal and business tax advisors. So you can go in here, for example, the business tax advisor and unlock that for $6 a month. You can ask it any question related to taxes. Let me go into mine, business tax advisor. And we can ask it a question. How do I file my BOI report, right? By the way, if you have a business, just go ahead and do the BOI report. It literally takes 10, 15 minutes. All you need is your driver's license, passport, whatever government ID you have, and you need your EIN number or your social security number. I can ask it a question like, how do I file my that particular question that I just created. So here's the answer that it gave me. To file you access the BOI filing system, blah blah blah. So you can walk through all of this and get a really good understanding. So again, you don't have to know how to write a prompt. All I did was tell it I want to be able to file my BOI report. And how do I do that? Simple. By the way, there's an AI movie creator, there's an AI video creator. There's a lot of them for different tools. We were in the content creation and we were in the AI videos. There we go. Here's the one that we just created.
Transform your space into a captivating masterpiece with artworks by Marcin, the premier decorative painting company in New Jersey. Specializing in breathtaking custom murals and faux finishes, we bring your unique vision to life in homes and businesses across New Jersey and Bucks County, PA. Our personalized boutique experience ensures that each project is stress-free and tailor-made, handled directly by Marcin herself. With over 20 years of expertise, we cater to every decorative desire, from enchanting children's room murals to serene spa murals. Whether you're seeking a stunning illusion mural or custom canvas art, Marcin's artistry enhances any environment. Discover how Artworks by Marcin can elevate your space beyond imagination.
We didn't have to specifically do anything. What's really also interesting is if you look at what it did, it essentially created these images. It created the script. It added the voice, added the music, created 6 scenes. You can go in now and you can edit each scene. You can add more scenes. You can change the words that it uses. So you can be more specific and descriptive to the type of video that you want to create. You can upload your own images or movies that you want to include in the video. In the settings, I didn't go into anything. I just let it run, right? You can upload your own logo. And by the way, in the BuildBiz platform, there's a logo creator, which is where I created the actual logos for BuildBiz. You can decide how the images are, photorealistic or scroll stopping, where they're just more colorful and crazy. You can pick a voice. Adam is a very popular voice. You hear it all over the internet, but you have lots of other voices you can add and change. So you can have a female voice, for example, with a slightly British or European accent. You can change the music. It's not a huge selection, but by the way, there's also a tool in here called AI voiceover where you can use your own voice over your own video, right? You need a video editing tool like Camtasia or whatever tool that you want to use, Canva, whatever. You can decide how you want the text to appear, where it's going to be. You can decide where you want it to be on the image and whether it's going to be portrait, meaning up and down, or landscape. You have complete control to edit and rerun it. What I loved is it didn't need any more information other than the website. It went and created the description based on that. But this is where you can go into the custom one called AI Sales Coach. You can tell it, let's go here. You are a world-class marketer specializing in video sales letters. I want you to use this description to create a script for a 1-minute video about my business. And this is where learning how to write prompts will give you enough that you can have one AI write a prompt for the next AI. I'll give that a second to keep working through. Is if you are a business and you want to create your own AI agency, this is joining BuildBiz and that kind of thing. You've already got the links for that. Thank you, Orinthil. And I also have the ability for you to create your own agency. And essentially, you take the BuildBiz platform and you can white label it to your business. You saw that I had some accounting content in there. I had some branding content. Whatever your dream is of your particular business, you can build that on top of your own white label version of BuildBiz, right? That's the concept of BuildBiz. It's for people, entrepreneurs, business owners, solopreneurs, to take all of these AI tools, customize them further for their specific industry. I have someone that's going to be releasing a host of construction related custom GPTs in BuildBiz. I have someone who's going to be releasing government contracting custom GPTs. And so the way that it works is once you create the white label, you basically in app, you upgrade by clicking on the button that is called white label right here. And then once you click on the white label, you'll have your own customers, you have your own settings, and you can go in and set it up to resell the BuildBiz. Another way that you can do it is through within the platform through a link called affiliate. And so within the affiliate, you can click on this link and it'll take you to this link you can share and you can get the full Deal.ai platform. So that's another way that you can do it. And you can also share just the BuildBiz, and that would be at $19.95 a month. What that would allow you to do, share that link as well. And we would split the revenue and you can share it as many times as you want if you don't want to create your own white label. So there's just different ways you can jump right in, start using the tools, create all the content you want for your website. I have a couple of users that are creating fantastic images and videos, and they're building their sales funnels and their websites. That's why I'm going to have the weekly call so you can jump on and have training and ask questions, all of those types of things. And I had someone ping me earlier today and she asked me, can AI create collages? She has a nonprofit where they use images as a collage and she just wanted to know, can you create one in AI? So I basically created a prompt. You're an expert in creating AI graphic designs, design and produces. This was essentially right from her email about the university enrollment page, enticing students, and blah, 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 blah. And the AI sales coach took a pass at creating the collage, which was cool. Then it also gave you the prompt that you could take this prompt and take it over to hyper-realistic image editors. It would create an even better image kaleidoscope or collage. It'll actually break it down. So it's actually 6 images in here created. These are all AI generated, by the way. This is what I absolutely love about AI. It's just so imaginative in the way that it presents things. And so you can see really quickly that is absolutely fantastic. If you look at, let's go back to the other video creator. Let's see if what we've got here. AI videos. Let's see. All right. So that one worked. Vines Film. Here's another really fun one. Again, this one is a company called Vines Film, and it was created. Oh, by the way, we did have another company that wanted to share their link. Let me go back here. Sorry, I didn't actually get that one. Where is that one? So I'm looking through the chat here, trying to grab the other link. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. So I'm gonna drop that in here too. There we go. So I'm gonna create a video with that. And again, you can use the advanced settings, put in a logo, you can decide languages. It's got quite a few languages. You can decide on the voice. Let's do a female voice this time. Did I do Charlotte? I don't know. I like ambient. This is a different company, right? So you can decide how many slides you want to do. The more you pick, the longer it's going to take to generate. You can decide if you want it landscape. Before I click that to get it started, let me show you one it did from this company.
Elevate your business with Vines Film and exceptional aerial video and photography services. Our FAA certified drone pilots are ready to capture stunning visuals for industries like...
Now I'm gonna stop this. What is absolutely phenomenal about this sales video that it created just from the URL is that it figured out, okay, this is an aerial photography company, so I need to create images that look like they were taken from a drone. And again, no further descriptions or prompting for me. This is what I mean by you do not have to be a prompt engineer to use this platform. You can just come in, tell it some basic information.
Construction, real estate, and disaster reconnaissance. With specialized drone packages, we meet every unique aerial and video need. Choose the Raven's Eye video and photo packages for precision, or go big with our Raven's Victory and Business Success packages. We deliver high-resolution images, dynamic video clips.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's just amazing. All right, let's go ahead and get this one kicked off. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of these just to show you how easy it is to use these types of tools. And just like I was building a sales funnel, I built these images. I can go back in here. I can tell it, let's do some website stuff, hyper realistic. By the way, this is one of the reasons why in the BuildBiz platform, I've reorganized it to be nice and easy to understand. So mine is still in the admin side of the version. So that's why it's crazy with all of these different images. This precision image model is fantastic. If you have an image of yourself, say 10 photos of yourself, it creates what's called a consistent character where you put it in. I have somebody using it to create a children's book. Basically, we put the character in, and then you can, with the different scenes that the character is in, and it'll automatically take that particular character to a different scene. This app literally just came out this last week. And there's a prompt here called Teddy Bear in Sunglasses playing electric guitar, dancing in the jungle in front of a large waterfall, right? So this prompt is one sentence. You've seen technical prompts that are a page long, and it generated this. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And the fact is, it didn't require you to be any kind of AI expert. This is just a prompt we put in. And then what you can do from there is after you put the original video together, you can then extend it. You can take this video, download it, and put it into in a video editor. By the way, we're building a video editor, better video editor into this. This is like the first version of it. All for $20 a month, you can get into a lot of these different ones. This one does cost is an in-app purchase that you would have to pay for with these credits. But it's fun because you get the foundational engine and a lot of these AI tools are included. Certain ones are an upsell because they create such amazing things. This one is the AI movie creator, right? So you can see that there. Let's see, Lux Business Solutions. Thank you. Thanks for the information. But can it take my artwork and make the video? Absolutely, yes. So you can upload your own artwork. You would go in and change it. But this is what I meant by you don't have to know how to create an actual video, but you can feed it the prompts, the text that you wanted to use to read. So you'll have that Adam voice that everybody knows, read whatever you write, right? But if you don't know how to write the script, you go to the sales coach and you ask it, hey, I want to write a video about this. And then it will write the script for you. You put your artwork in and you're great. Do you have a tool for AI for local SEO? You're right. So we talked a little bit. That's a great question. I go one step further than SEO, and we have an ad running. You might see it on Facebook. SEO is dead. IO is basically where we're going. IO is essentially you can put in the business name. You could put in the industry. You can put in the location if it's a specific location. What's the goal of the business? What it will produce for you is AI-friendly conversational content. Think of it as SEO on steroids because this is where we're going. So you can still do SEO, and yes, there's an SEO generator in the standard set of platforms. It'll do keywords, right? So yes, there's a keyword generator in the platform because it's a sales and marketing platform. But now we're going one step further where you can upgrade to AEO. AI engines are conversational by nature, large language models. It's not so much about keywords anymore. It is about being conversational. So your content on your website, your blog posts, everything about your website, the links in your images need to be AI engine friendly. And that's what this does. It takes, again, it can just take this basic information that you feed in, no prompting, you don't have to be an expert, and it'll create these different types of content based on your website. It'll look at the target audience, it'll look at so you feed it a certain amount of information, and then again, it'll start creating all of these types of things. It still uses keywords, right? Location-based keywords, long tail keywords. The SEO person who asked the question knows what all that stands for. And then it'll start creating more content. We have a tool called Facebook AEO Optimizer. There are a bunch of them for social media marketing. And so after you generate it here, you can daisy chain it, if you will, to the next AI tool that specializes in the next step, which in this case is Facebook Optimizer, right? And so it'll start producing things like images, a landing page banner, about us section information, and more data and detail, all AI engine friendly, by the way. And then it'll do some example welcome posts so that you can get started right away. And then you can ask it to write more content specifically for Facebook, more content specifically for YouTube, more content specifically for LinkedIn, Pinterest, and so on and so forth. Let's see, I'm gonna go back to questions and the credits here, additional $20 price. Give me a framework, understand what is the real cost and is it have a ceiling? Okay, and are you talking about the credits for the one tool? Sure, I can show you that. Oops, no, that's not where I wanted to be. Let's go back in here. AI for Humanity. I think that was the next one. Yes, let's do this one.
Unlock the future of national security with the Certified AI Specialist Program from AI for Humanity Solutions, powered by Kemet Group LLC, in collaboration with the University of Massachusetts Lowell and 1000XAI. This program is tailored for professionals in the Department of Defense, Federal Government, and Homeland Security. Focus on ethical AI practices that fortify national security and open new horizons. Led by visionary CEO Joel Haven-Hill, who's blending military prowess with corporate innovation. Hear from our participants who've amplified their efficiency and work quality with AI tools. Join us to bring AI excellence into your sector and become a leader of tomorrow's technology today.
Obviously, some of the images are better than others, but again, you can upload the images from your website into it to create that video. And again, it did that in a couple of minutes just to answer that question. All right, so let's go back. Someone had a specific question about the AI movie maker. Yes, so I can show you that. Let's see, Danny. You can get 1,000 credits for $6.99, 5,000 credits for 29. So that should answer your question. It's like the Leonardo one that I showed you just a minute ago, similar type of thing. You pay a certain amount. I have a project, I buy some credits, I do the project, and I'm done. So you don't have to spend money on top of your $20 a month. This is just specifically, I want to develop a particular movie or something. So to answer your question, it costs you a minimum of $6.99 for a couple of credits, and then you can use them as you go along. All righty. And by the way, if the movie crashes or doesn't work, you can request your money back. And that applies basically to everything that we do. You can get refunds on everything that we do. Is there a way to monetize individual apps? Yes. So the way that it works, I showed you a little bit about the white label, right? And once you create that white label for each app, you can literally set a price for each app. So you can make money by customizing a GPT of your own. You can put whatever price you want on it. You can make money by sharing the BuildBiz platform as an affiliate. You can make money by upgrading to the white label and then creating your own custom version of it. And so for each icon that you see, you can actually change and create your own GPT, your own icon. And actually all of the tools to do that are built right into the platform. So yes, you can monetize everything about the platform. That's the difference between, by the way, ChatGPT and BuildBiz. In ChatGPT, you can create a custom GPT, but you can't monetize it directly in ChatGPT, whereas you can do that within BuildBiz. So any GPT you create, you can sell and make money on. All right, questions, links and videos. One of the other things I wanted to share here, we're wrapping up, we're at the end. You can contact us if you want to create an AI agency in a box. We have something where any feature function that you want for your website, for your AI agency, you can have us do for you completely, right? So aside from you doing it yourself, you can have us do it for you. We can help you write custom AI GPTs. We can help you with the white label. If you want to create your own white label, we have AI coaching and training on just about any topic related to AI. So just point your camera at the little here, and also we will put the link for the calendar into the please put the link into the chat for my calendar, and they can jump right in there and contact us. All of these tools, you have over 40 AI tools in the standard before you even having to pay another dime. You get the free book, you get the 10 workbooks during your first 3 days of your trial. And then you can say, I don't want it, and keep your books. You'll also get the Create PDF, a recording of tonight's video. And if you want any of the previous nights, I'll send that to you too. Once you get into the platform, you can look at all of the resources. There's Ask BuildBiz Support, which is a custom GPT to answer questions like, how do I connect my domain to the sales funnel I just created? That's all built in. And so we have those. Business formation, sales and marketing. Do we need to pay for ChatGPT for? Generally speaking, no. But what's great is you can still use ChatGPT even if you're using the free version. You have less tokens, if you will, so you can get less things out of it. AI lead creator, Camelo. Can you give me, depends on, there's so many lead tools. Let me show you. First of all, you can ask the sales coach anything about generating leads and creating leads. There is also built in, let's go back on this one, because the other one is creating that image, excuse me, that video. So I don't want to cut it off while it's creating the video. So there are plenty of tools for generating new leads, right? So you can ask the AI engine to help you create a social media marketing calendar. You can have it help you write content for the different places that you're going to look for leads, whether it's Meta, Google, it doesn't matter. The AI sales coach can help you with creating all of those things. The books that I've include practical real world examples for lead generation using AI. So please go ahead and, like I said, grab the books. They're PDFs, so you can turn on the audio if you want to make it an audiobook and listen to it. Let's see. So after you've created your domain, you can create your sales funnel, right? So within the tool, you can automatically create a sales funnel. It wrote all of this content. This is a sales funnel that it wrote by itself. Unleash AI power of marketing mastery with BuildBiz. And really, the join.buildbiz.ai page is probably the worst thing that I could use as an example to create a sales funnel, because again, I would, in the training that I'll give you, I would first go have an interview about BuildBiz with the AI, establish my target avatars, which in this case are entrepreneurs and business owners. Then I would have it create from all of that a product brief. Then I would take the product brief and I would continue the interview process, but I would ask the AI sales coach to create a focus group, right? And there's actually an AI ChatGPT called focus group where instead of asking 10 people what they think of this business idea, you can have it create the avatar, ask the avatar about your business, and it'll give you feedback about is this good or bad, right? So then I'd create another product brief based on everything that it just did. That is what I would feed into the sales funnel generator so it has more meaningful content to work from. Let's see, free AI consultation. It's just creating these wild images. By the way, so you would replace any of them with things that are a bit more practical for your sales funnel. I don't particularly like this template, but it is interesting. So then it created AI-friendly FAQs. So if you know anything about sales and search engines, you want to create FAQs on your website that are designed to be search engine friendly, SEO friendly, AI engine friendly, and actually answer questions that your prospective customers based on your AI generated avatars might have, or questions that you get all of the time. And so you want to create those from there. It did all by itself. It's not a particularly attractive funnel, and or I don't like the images that it selected. But if I went back and did what all the things I just talked about, I could have it create images that are definitely more pertinent and more impactful for generating a business. But I was curious about what it would do by itself without a really good prompt. It did create that sales funnel, and then you can go from there. Other AI marketing tools, aside from your sales funnel and your website, because this is not a website, this is just a sales funnel, because it can generate a full smart website, as it's called in the platform. It can generate, let's see. Oh, looks like the video is done. You can do, let's do here. Let's see. We've got business branding. We can ask the AI about branding and walk through all the different stages of branding and what you should do. There's a book specifically on branding included. There's also marketing, email marketing. There's a CRM for managing the contacts that you get. They just upgraded the CRM. It's still not fantastic. It's not like a high level, but it does have the basics. Email marketing is straightforward, creating a drip campaign, right, for lead generation. That's what email marketing is for. It also has the ability to do some automation as part of the Easy CRM. It does require a SendGrid integration. This is just the way to send it. It'll create magic hooks, free bonus generators, benefit stacks. If you're in lead generation, you know what that means. Objection crushing FAQs, right? Let's play this last video and then we're going to call it a night. I just wanted to get everybody a chance to see. But this is by far my favorite tool. There's a lot of tools in here that I love, but this one is pretty cool. Let's see.
We Care 365 AFC empowers families by enabling loved ones to receive personalized care right at home. Say goodbye to traditional institutions and hello to dignity and respect, supported by a multicultural team. Dedicated to being more than just a service, We Care 365 is a trusted community partner in every sense. We exceed regulatory standards, advocating for our members and located at 528 Pleasant Street in Brockton, MA. We are here to support you every step of the way. Visit our website where we use cookies to enhance your experience and help you make informed decisions.
Where we use cookies to enhance your experience. So sometimes AI is a little literal. That is funny. All right, you get the ideas. You can really create all of these as you go along. Can you change the volume? Absolutely. Sorry about that. I should have remembered that. That is one pro tip. When you create the video, generally speaking, the music is a little too loud. But yes, you have complete control over the volume. So you go into edit, go to advanced settings, and here's the volume for the voice. You can turn it up or turn the music down. So again, these are all things you figure out after you play with it a little bit. But yes, you have complete control of how loud the voice is versus the volume of the music. I forgot to do that. Thank you for pointing that out. Go ahead and sign up for the join that BuildBiz.ai platform. Play around with it. See if you like it. Download the free books. Watch the videos. I think you'll get a real thrill out of it. Once you start using this stuff, again, for 20 bucks, you just can't go wrong. It really is amazing, amazing stuff. All right, everyone. Hopefully everybody had a lot of fun, and look out for next week. If you sign up for BuildBiz, I will be sending out an email. I'll be doing a Zoom call next week with some training using AI to grow your business. And we'll probably make that every other week and alternate this free webinar with the training video. Have a fantastic evening, and I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you. Go ahead and reach out to me anytime. All right. info@digitalexpress.ai is my email address, one of my many email addresses. All right, everybody. Have a good night.